I don't know if we asked about this, but did you guys ever get suspended from school?
Nope.
All the time.
Yep.
I was a
What'd
piece
you
of shit.
I was a good kid.
What'd you get suspended for, McNasty?
Guns and drugs.
Acts of terrorism,
Trapping.
bomb threats,
Making moonshine.
Killing.
cooking meth.
Water killing.
Did you guys ever have a bomb threat at your schools?
Yeah.
I think one time
Really?
in elementary school.
Yeah, I think one time at mine somebody faxed it in.
Faxed
Man,
in
that's-
a bomb threat.
That's threatening. Yeah. Oh, he says he's gonna bomb the.
just fucking coming off.
It's like, oh god, I hope they don't send a fucking message by Morse code next. Like, real intimidating.
Just an owl with a
I don't
letter.
know why my brain thought that they faxed in the bomb.
Just faxed in a bomb vest.
Picture.
Just a picture of a Mario bomb.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd really be worth it.
And under it just says, watch your back. It's a bomb threat.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever have a squirrel get in y'all's school?
You sounded so redneck right there. Y'all ever have a squirrel get in your all school?
Normal questions that happen at school, and then just a squirrel. No, actually, we had a deer. That was even worse. We had a full-on
Of
deer.
course. Fuck your
I mean,
deer.
of course.
Moose.
Moose drill in school.
I still
Put your
have-
head down
I
under
still
the
have-
desk.
Moose drill.
I have yet to see a moose still to this day.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
shut
that.
up.
I don't believe that.
They literally do not live where I live.
We get it. The government's telling you to tell us that, okay? We know you're getting a cut on your taxes by telling us
I get it.
that.
I get a yearly check from the government for
Denying me.
lying on the moose's
We know you
back.
have moose insurance.
I'm pretty sure that you can actually get like insurance that would cover a moose.
I'm pretty sure I
damage.
farted.
You're pretty sure? What
Okay.
else would it have been?
Doodle.
Okay.
Okay, I got a question. I was thinking of this the other day.
Can you hold on? Can you talk about the squirrel thing? What happened?
Okay, so in my elementary school, a squirrel would occasionally run in. I don't know if it was the same squirrel or if it was a different squirrel, but it's like once a month, the door to the outside little wing would be left open, and some squirrels or one squirrel would run in the hallway, and the teachers would freak out, and everyone's screaming and shit, and the squirrel would just like run around and then run out. I mean, it was nothing too
that's,
crazy.
that's still just a very
That happened a couple times with
bizarre
like a
thing
cat.
that was like a common problem.
Like a wild
Really?
cat just sliding on in.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
had a deer. No code R though.
Elephant.
They just yelled at him, shoot him out the door while one
D.
person held it open, and that was it.
Code D's nuts.
What were you gonna ask, Soup?
Fuck. Oh, does the name Doodoo Diarrhea sound like a Mexican woman name?
I don't know. Let's spend some time on this one.
Let's really dissect this one together.
I think maybe like Rosa Martinez.
Like, I don't know, like, hey, you know Doodoo Diarrhea.
Okay.
She,
no, you
she
can't.
ain't doing too well, let's say.
She smelled like shit,
She
Holmes.
got IBS. She got IBS, they say. You know what I'm saying?
Like a
Oh,
GTA
Doodoo
character.
Diarrhea, man.
That
I'm
ass
not-
leaking like a faucet, I say.
Ew. Ew.
You know, old Doodoo Diarrhea, man. She got IBS, bro.
Oh, man, she looks a lot of weight, man. She's gonna be hospitalized.
She's not doing too good, man. She's gonna pass.
This is
Why did you
stupid.
moan?
This is stupid.
Why did you moan after talking about shit pouring out of her ass? That was the worst fucking bit I think we've ever done.
I
That
liked
was
it.
awful. No, you didn't. Shut
I
up.
like anything that has to do with poo-poo.
I was really hoping for an actual question.
Damn, McNasty, you're bringing so much to the table right now. Why don't you ask a
Yeah,
genuine
ask
question?
a question. Go ahead.
What would you do for a
I would have sex with Doodoo Diarrhea.
Significantly worse than my joke? 4 out of 10.
Did you guys ever have any, like, really, really shitty or mean teachers? Since we're on the topic of school.
Yeah, actually, I did.
Yeah?
I had the bed, dude. It's
What? I had to bet. Oh, did. I had to
oh,
bet.
did my mic freak out?
No, you just like
No, you're just
stuttered on
dumb.
your own words. I had to bet no, that.
Chuck
Oh,
Berry
I had
on
the
us or
best
something.
teacher ever, which is what made it worse. And then she got pregnant. Somebody cummed in her,
Oh, that bitch.
and yeah, somebody dropped the
Slut.
load in her. So she was busy, being pregnant. So we got a new teacher, and she was the biggest fucking cunt ever. She would
How big?
There was a reading. I don't know. There was the one I remember.
Several.
That was whack. She was targeting me too. We had reading time.
Gus Brown.
Everyone could go.
Because your race.
Everyone could go read a fucking book of their choice off the shelf.
And she handed you
I
the Quran.
always-
I was just about to say that. I was just
I wish that would have been so much better. No, everyone got to go pick their book. I'd always go last. I'd go to pick like Goosebumps or something cool, and she'd be like, "No, I'm gonna pick yours for you today." And I remember the book that she would force me to fucking read. It was a dude named David who was gay, and he wanted to find out how to kiss other little boys.
What?
And it was just
What?
The Bible?
It was
Wait.
a little book, and she made me read it. And my mom called the school and was like, "Hey, he doesn't want to read that book. Can he pick another one?" And they're like, "Yeah, she shouldn't have forced him to read any of the books if he didn't want to read it."
Wait, what grade was
and
this?
I went there, grade 1. It was
What
first
the hell
grade.
kind of book was that in first
It
grade?
sounds like the Catholic version of the Bible.
Dude, it was so
David and
fucked.
Goliath just making out.
Yeah, it's literally the whole story.
Steve.
It was just this
classic.
little dude named David who just wanted to love some dude ass.
That
and-
seems
and yeah.
highly inappropriate for a first grade room.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I feel like a little bit older, it would have been fine.
Anyone making out in any type of relationship is kind of
Yeah,
weird.
straight whatever. If you're fucking an NES, like you just know.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was just the fact that everyone else got to pick, but she always made me read the little gay David book.
Does she think you were gay? I'm confused. I don't understand.
I don't, bro. I'm in grade 1. How the fuck do you even show signs of any sexuality in grade 1? I don't even think I can get boners.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, she fucking sucked.
That is
So fuck that.
that
bitch.
is very
She's dead.
bizarre.
Yeah, she was already old back then. She was like 60. So I hope she's just rotting with the worms now.
That's so
She sucked
strange. I
ass.
wonder if she knew that the book was fucked. Like, was she giving it to you like the same book every time?
Yes.
Or?
No, it was one book. And I refused to read it. I was like, I'm just not interested in this book.
Do you remember the name?
No, I don't remember the name. But yeah, she knew exactly what was going on. She wouldn't let me read any other book until I finished that one. That was her thing. She's like, no, you have to finish this one. This is a book I assigned to you. Everyone else got to pick like fucking Goosebumps. Was reading about a wolf ripping a bitch in half. And I'm fucking listening about David with his little hard pecker.
David.
It was awful.
That is
Yeah, fuck that bitch. She sucked.
weird.
Yep, not fun. But my mom eventually got me out of that class because she's like, yeah, that's fucking weird.
Uh-huh.
That she's forcing you to read a book and letting everyone else pick their own. So I'm going to request that you get transferred. And then I did. And then when the other teacher came back after pushing out a baby, I went back to her and life good. So yeah,
Nice.
that was
Very
my bad teacher experience, which I think is a pretty bad teacher experience.
Yeah, that's pretty shit.
I had one teacher who was, he was bad to a lot of people, but he was fucking awesome to me. He used to like throw shit at kids if they were misbehaving.
He would
Like
stone
straight
them?
up just like no. He just like
Was this when you
I
were
think-
still living in the Middle East, or?
no. This is Canada.
Okay.
But yeah, there was I think I've told this story before. There was this little deaf dude who sat next to me, and he
What a
was a
fucking
computer science
moron.
teacher.
Haha, deaf.
How dare he?
He's a little deaf dude, and he could hear, but like barely with his hearing aids. So
He had
he
AIDS?
was, yep, he had AIDS.
Ran his ears.
He had ear aids. Yeah, he was watching porn in class. Don't know what the fuck was going on there. Watching porn.
Was it really loud and you couldn't hear it?
Well, it started off quiet, and he couldn't hear it, and he just started turning it up.
Let's
and
go.
I'm sitting next to him. I was like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing?" And my teacher's just.
What grade was this in?
This was grade 10. This was high school.
Oh, I thought you were going to say grade
Actually,
1
it might
again.
have been grade 11.
It's like,
no,
what
no,
the
no.
fuck happened
This
to
might
your
have been
first
high
grade?
school. Or this might have been grade 11. I don't remember.
Does being deaf make you retarded? Like, why the fuck would you watch porn? You can see
Dude,
the
he was
porn.
just he was
Yeah.
just a fucking he was just a weirdo. I don't know. He was just a weirdo. Like he didn't have any other issues than being deaf. He was actually just a fucking weird dude.
Yeah, he pretty sure
But,
got
I don't know.
killed.
You gotta have some issues to watch porn at full volume in class.
Well, my teacher's reaction is what made this so memorable for me. My teacher's just sitting there, trying to ignore it, whatever, not really
Just
acknowledging
starts
it.
beating off the sound.
After like 15 seconds, he stops writing on the chalkboard, erases all of it to get the brush as chalky as possible, and then just full on lines up like a baseball pitch and just fucking wails the chalk brush center mass. Like it hit the deaf dude like right in the chest above his phone. Chalk just like puffed up everywhere. And he's like, "Stop fucking watching porn in my classroom!" And just fucking lost it. Just started screaming at him.
Holy shit.
That cannot be legal.
It was so fucked. I mean, nobody
Did
was
the
gonna say
teacher
anything.
Lose their job?
No, he's still at the school.
Okay.
Dude, nobody would have snitched. Everyone was like, yeah, you should. Yeah, that was fair. I mean, he didn't. It was a fucking chalk brush. It weighs like 2 grams. He just hit him in the chest with it. Big puff of chalk. I laughed my ass off. Everyone was dying. He yelled at him. Guy stopped watching porn, and that was it.
Okay, well, did he hear him?
Oh yeah, he was screaming at him. He heard it.
Okay. Did he have to scream
No.
like extra loud?
Did he have to sign
You
it to
would-
him to stop watching porn?
I don't know if he screamed extra loud because he was deaf or extra loud because he was really pissed off that we're talking about like fucking hexadecimals and this kid's just going to town on Pornhub.
You get horny
Yeah.
off hexadecimals?
Yeah, I don't know what inspired that. I don't really. I think he was just doing it to be an asshole. He was kind of a douche, so.
I had a
I
teacher
don't know
throw
how
his
you grow to be a
shoes
douchebag
at
being
students.
Really?
Yeah. Anytime somebody would not be paying attention, he would take off his shoe.
Was he Mexican?
What? Is that a
Yeah,
Mexican
that's
thing?
Mexican mom energy,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're like chunkless.
Or Arab dad.
No, he's just a white dude. He was
I'm surprised I didn't get a shoe thrown at me for my story.
yeah, for real. But yeah, no, I wonder how they can like get away with shit like that. I don't know.
I had a teacher that had a.
I mean, probably not anymore.
He had a like a water gun. He would and, like shoot a bunch of water at you if you were like falling asleep or something.
I feel like that
That's actually kind of fun.
that wouldn't
Did
age
y'all have
well.
any teachers that actually...
You're not gonna get a bruise from fucking squirt gun.
Did y'all have any teachers that actually brought guns to class?
No.
What the
That's a new
fuck?
thing.
Oh.
No?
I had
I
a
feel like
teacher
I was the
who on
last
parole.
like year like graduation before guns started becoming like a school thing.
Well,
That's so fucked.
I think my 5th grade teacher had a gun. I don't... No one really ever said anything, but I'm pretty sure word got out that he always had a gun with him.
That's so weird.
It's trying to protect and serve.
But like, it was back in the day where it was like... kind of like, you know, the principal and everything, they trust him because he's been there for so long. And yeah, he just has it to protect us, I guess.
I mean, good for him for at least, you know.
Yeah, guns weren't as controversial back then. Now it's just
Yeah,
like
I mean, good for him for trying to, you know, be prepared. But dude, that's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Could just
I'm surprised like parents would be okay with that.
could just flip the switch mentally and
It just
Yeah.
it'd just be open hunting season.
just think that we're all zombies or something, and then you
One
know,
one complaining kid,
recess
and
is real
it's
fun.
it's game over.
This KD would
He
be
was getting up
unreal.
there in age too.